Remember Steve from Lincoln? He's been overseas watching videos, painting miniatures, and working. And we're going to try to get a game in today. So we're running the Soviet 87th Guard. And you see, I don't know if you ever watched any of my other videos, Steve's stuff always looks really nice. So, Soviet player. You haven't had a chance to meet Chris yet. Chris is here from Fremont. He used to be used to hang out at the comic book store when it was in town a lot. He saw some of my videos, and we started to play. He's putting together a Soviet army, but he's going he's got a couple different themes he's going with. One big horde of inexperienced, like a big double platoon, and then another one we played the other day. So I have a video for that. I won't give any spoilers on it, but I did a couple little short videos in between, and the Japanese were doing really well. We had to take a break. Day 2, bolt action started to happen. So, but what are we running for a list? So real quick, we are running 1250. I told Steve take a 1 or 2 platoon, his choice. What I'm running is an early war Japanese. I'll go over that in a minute, and I'm planning to take this possibly to Adepticon with a team player. So that's why I wanted to kind of try an early war Japanese army.
So this is a generic army list. It could easily almost be early war. We'd have to drop the Panzerfaust and then this GMAC.
Okay.
But we have everything here is regular, nice and simple.
Nice.
We have lieutenant and assistant. We have a squad with 2 LMGs and the rest have rifles. NCO has submachine gun, 2 LMGs, and then we have 2 full squads of SMGs with the Panzerfaust. I have the Panzerfaust off to the side so that once I fire them, I can take them off the board.
So this is one squad?
Yep.
Okay.
4 squads.
Okay, gotcha.
Then we have the free and inexperienced squad.
Okay.
My new favorites, the tank hunters, regulars, and tough armor fighter or tough tank killer.
Right. Yeah, Chris ran some of those the other day, and I it was pretty because the Japanese have what's called an improvised anti-tank team, and they basically attack tanks as tough fighters, so they get to roll successes. And it's like, that's pretty cool, except the Japanese ones don't actually have anti-tank grenades, so they can only glance, where your guys can blow stuff up.
They have SMGs and Panzerfaust. Now, did they do a correction on rules? Because the tough tank fighter rule was roll 2 dice.
Well, I don't know, because tough fighters got changed in 2nd edition to re-roll successes. So I'm not sure as far as that particular rule, but if it attacks as tough fighter to a tank, or if the rule says roll 2 dice, then roll 2 dice. If it says attacks tanks as a tough fighter, then it would be re-roll successes.
I'll check the book when we get done here.
And I don't know the answer.
And of course, the backup anti-tank rifle.
Right.
We have a sniper.
I don't like that against my list.
A medium machine gun.
Okay.
A mortar, medium with spotter. BA-10. The M3 GMC 17, I believe it is.
Quad
heavies. And a medium howitzer with a spotter, which I need to pull out.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah, I don't like that sniper. I almost put something on my list because I'm taking an early war, and actually the theme is the invasion of Manchuria. But in all reality, all the early war, it's actually 1931, 1932. So
Really early.
Early. But all their stuff is the same in 1940, other than they have a few additional things that they can take. But all the stuff is still the same 1940. But there is one, I don't know if there's a sniper, but there is one that's a forward deployed scout team. And I almost took a scout team just for anti-sniper duty. Basically, try to deploy near it and then just go up and start stabbing him. But I didn't take one. So hopefully I won't lose half of my army to your sniper, because I have a lot of stuff that's vulnerable to snipers. All right, so I've got 15 dice, and I've got a 15 man. Now they don't have any access to. I've been running 15 man inexperienced with a political officer. That doesn't exist in 1932. So I have a 15 man reg squad. They have anti tank grenades. I paid up for the upgrade. Another 15 man anti tank grenade regular squad. So all my stuff is regular as well. I had a vet squad and I ended up pulling them out. I have two 8-man rifle squads, regular. I have a MMG section. So basically, it's a 6-man squad with an MMG. It only takes the 2 guys to fire the MMG. If you would sniper the MMG, it just becomes a regular squad. So they don't like die. I have a field. Let's see. This one is a Type 41 75 millimeter gun, so it's a light howitzer, and it has 2 extra loaders. I got to get some miniatures out for that. So it's got 5 dudes instead of 3. And then I have a medium howitzer. I haven't got the crew out yet. With a spotter. I have a 3 medium mortars.
Oh, good lord!
All with spotters, because you can take 2 per platoon. And I have 3. And then all with spotters, and then I have a light mortar right there. And I've got this one sort of assembled, but they're the Type 95 Hago light tanks. So 7 armor. It has a low velocity light anti-tank gun, so it's a +3 penetration. It has a whole mount MMG and a rear turret mount MMG. So you could either fire 2 MMGs or you can fire the gun and whatever. So it's almost like a coax rule wise, you know. Unless you would get a turret jam, I suppose that would make a difference because it's actually located in the rear of the. So I got 1 of each of those. So I've got a proxy with the Panzer II, filling in for the other one. I have the model over there, but I haven't had any time to get them together. And then I just got the 2 lieutenants. They're regulars, plus 1 lieutenant. And that's my list.
Oh yeah, my lieutenant's a +2.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna just film this live, guys. So if you're watching this, we're gonna do the old Paul Walker try, and we're gonna try to just film this whole game live. But I'm gonna log off. We're gonna get a scenario set up. We'll do our deployment. I'll take care of Sophia here, who's complaining about wanting something to eat, and then we'll come live and we'll just try to play the game through. All right, see you in a little bit.